Hey there, you're watching another Drive with Dom, and this one's a little different. This one is a general public rental session. We got to the track a little bit early because we hadn't paid attention to Will's email that told us to pay attention to our starting times. Anyway, Brandon and I were 2 hours early, so we did a rental session and had a lot of fun doing it. What's different about the rental sessions is the carts are on speed 3 versus speed 4, so they have a lot less power and consequently sort of more grip, therefore. And we have fun. So here we go. That's Brandon up ahead of me. Now we instantly discover that his cart is no bueno because he has this weird, you can see how I pulled on him right there. So I'm going to try to push him where I can. And this should be entertaining. And we're going to come up on traffic, and we're going to try to make our way through traffic. So here I am trying to push Brandon up the hill in the little cart, and I didn't really get a good piece of him. So here I will, because my more top end. Alright, let's see if I can push you around the track. Oh, unfortunately, not perfect there. Alright, we're coming upon a group of 3 racers. Alright, Brandon. Gotta get around these guys, do your thing. It's so much easier going around that turn because you just don't have the power to overcook it as much. I guess that's the cool thing about Speed 3, right? Like, if you spend your time learning how to drive the track Speed 3, you develop the right line in Speed 3, you will have a good line for the faster carts. I can see how. Oh, unfortunately that person got a little piece of Brandon's bumper. Brandon gives her the universal sign of I love you. Go ahead and get some. This is a kind of fun little driving, right? Because it's slow as hell, but you can. It's very controlled. Unfortunately, I got caught up in somebody's kind of spin, so the other guy spun a little, I avoided it, and then the guy behind me caught me. Alright, so now I guess I got separated from Brandon, so I'm going to go ham just trying to pass people to get back up to him, but I'm not going to be a jerk about it or anything like that. But I'm going to try to go find Brandon, I think. Not sure what his cart, where he is. Alright, so this guy, 78, seems to have more pace than 77. So let's see how these guys drive together. Alright, 78. Thought about it, took a look down the inside, but now I'm just going to confuse things by taking the outside. And now, probably we'll pass 77. But let's see what 77 is up to. 77 does not have the top end also either. So we're going to go wide, and now we're just going to push him. Alright, 77, let's see what we can do up the hill here. Oh, I pushed him a little too much, but he managed to hold on to it. No, don't blue flag him. I want to push him. Don't let me by, sir. Let's fight this one out. There we go. Alright, let's go get the other guy. I prefer the downhill corkscrew bit on track 1 because it's more elaborate. There's like 6 apexes or 5 apexes you gotta hit versus the orange track or the track 2 downhill, which is a little bit simpler, but they're both a lot of fun. I guess the trade-off you make is that track 1 is a lot more technical and a lot more twisty. Track 2, in order to get the sort of bigger speed feeling, it's a lot longer. I think it's 100 feet longer, and it has one less turn. So, yeah, you spend more time sort of rolling quote-unquote fast on this track than the other one. So you can kind of jump around. I thought 48 here did a very credible job of keeping their shit together. 46. Nice work, dude. And I think he lifted for me, or he doesn't have top end. Into the corner. Let's go find this last person. Meanwhile, I have no idea where Brandon went. Like, it's as if he got captured by aliens. Actually, wait, this might be Brandon. Yeah, I think this is 80-something. Okay, so I finally caught back up to Brandon. Sweet. Yeah, that might be his helmet with Touring Car Championship on it. Alright, so I found my friend again, and now we're playing Pushy Pushy. Yes, this is Brandon. I can see the TKC logo. So we began the heat together, and it looks like we'll finish the heat together. So Speed 3 is good fun. I think once you're reasonably competent at the tracks, Speed 3 is too slow. But for folks walking in off the street, it's more than enough. Gosh, this turn is fun. That's just so much fun. Oh, I should have just gone behind him and pushed them instead of this, but of course I'm being an idiot and getting all racy with my pal. And he's like, you have to figure out what you want. Do you want to push me, or do you want to go faster than me? And I think the go faster than me part is sort of a given that Brandon will go faster than me. He is younger. He is faster. But, you know, hey, one can always dream. And, okay, and then they put this cone here, which I don't understand what that means. So I'm going to do what I do when I see cones, which is assume that something is dangerous and I need to slow down. Which apparently was not the message I was supposed to get. Sort of like, hey, you're done. Oh, well. In any case, it was fun. It was a lot of fun to go out on the rental track. I haven't done that. I've only been at Supercharged outside of the league once, and it was coincidentally here on this very track doing a rental session. I had some footage on my YouTube channel from 9-12 months ago doing that. And then I figured out there was this league and started doing that, and that changed everything for me because I thought Supercharged was great. I thought the facility was fantastic, but when I went and drove the Speed 3 karts, I was like, well, that's a lot of fun, but I'm not going to do that anymore because it's not worth it to me to drive karts that are over-gripped. And then, you know, tried the league, and the league was like, okay, yeah, this is how these karts kind of should be. So if you get the chance and you like karting and you're decently competent, you know, enough that you can get around the track here, you feel like you have enough agency over the kart that you're comfortable, do the league. It is worth it. All right, guys. Well, in any case, I will catch you all next week for week 4, and hopefully my GoPro will not break. So thank you so much for watching, and Brandon, thanks for going driving.